Life taught me love is risky. Death taught me to love even more. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Life's too mysterious to take too serious. My greatest life lesson has been that life can change in a second. This is why it's important to always live your best possible life and to do what you can for others. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. You're never wrong if you love and help people. The biggest lesson I learned this year is to not force anything: conversations, friendships, relationships, attention, love. Anything forced is just not worth fighting for. Whatever flows, flows. What crashes, crashes. My whole teaching consists of two words: meditation and love. Meditate so that you can feel immense silence, and love so that your life can become a song, a dance, a celebration. The biggest lesson I had in my life was failure. Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. The one thing that I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. The universe is one great kindergarten for man. Everything that exists has brought with it its own peculiar lesson. I've learned that no matter what happens, or how bad it seems today, life does go on, and it will be better tomorrow. You can build your own things that other people can use. And once you learn that, you'll never be the same again. Don't wait for a guru. Your life is your guru. The only beautiful path is the one you create. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. When you want something in life, you just gotta reach out and grab it. Do not seek to follow in the footsteps of others, instead, seek what they sought. Our crisis is no longer material, it's existential, it's spiritual. We have so much fucking stuff and so many opportunities that we don't even know what to give a fuck about anymore. The biggest lesson that I've learnt is that things can change so quickly. Never get used to one thing because everything can flip on its head. Take nothing on its looks, take everything on evidence. There's no better rule. Try to accomplish things you have always dreamt of while you can. I know it sounds cliché, but the biggest lesson I have learned is that life is precious, enjoy it while it lasts. The biggest lesson I've learned is that hurt people, and kindness is just as contagious. So if you can focus your efforts on engineering kindness, it will prevail. The biggest lesson I learned from my dad is to support children even if they're doing something that is unorthodox. Learning to appreciate those things that aren't related to success has proved the biggest lesson. Nothing you do is going to matter that much in the long run. Don't take yourself so seriously. The biggest lesson we have to give our children is truth. You learn more in 1 hour of doing than 10 hours of listening. My biggest lesson in becoming a woman is to really love what I've been given. When you share your story and become vulnerable, the ripple effect and the people that you can help along the way is a life lesson. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope. Which is what I do, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. I have no projects on the horizon. I don't feel frustrated. It's a great life lesson for me. Life is a long lesson in humility. To live a good life, we have the potential for it. If we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Patience is a virtue, and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. In every success story, you will find someone who has made a courageous decision. There's beauty in pain, and everyone experiences it, and it's a lesson. I am what I am. I don't worry about anything that I can't control. That's a really good lesson in life. You just have to keep on doing what you do. It's the lesson I get from my husband. He just says, keep going. Start by starting. Your life improves once you realize no one cares. One of my biggest lessons in life is, we heal at the speed of our forgiveness. Education has failed in a very serious way to convey the most important lesson science can teach: skepticism. The one lesson I have learned is that there is no substitute for paying attention. Happiness is fleeting. I think that's the main lesson I have learned. Success is a process that continues, not a status that you reach. If you are alive, there are lessons to be learned. To love someone who blames you for no reason shows that you have learned the art of living. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. He has not learned the first lesson of life, does not every day surmount a fear. I learned long ago, never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, a pig likes it. The only game worth playing is the one where you take nothing for granted. If we admit that human life can be ruled by reason, then all possibility of life is destroyed. The biggest lesson is to keep going and almost never look back. Time heals almost everything. Give time time. If there's a single lesson that life teaches us, it's that wishing doesn't make it so. Biggest lesson in life: don't ever think it can't happen to you. Most of life is about searching, it's not about doing. People spend too much time doing and not thinking about what they should be doing. We are addicted to our thoughts. We cannot change anything if we cannot change our thinking. A fear-oriented man is always calculating, planning, arranging, safeguarding. His whole life is lost in this way. Do what is right, not what is easy nor what is popular. Perfection is brittle. Imperfection is anti-fragile. The more you try to appear flawless, in work, in love, in life, the less you can have problems. But if you identify as someone who is always learning and evolving, then facing problems is normal and you can start solving them. Everyone has a lesson to teach you. Hard lessons are hard to forget. Let hardship be a source of knowledge, not bitterness. Wisdom is hard-won. Timeless, science, math, philosophy, rhetoric, first principles, creating art and business, family and lifelong friends, habits to calm mind and body. Temporary, politics, news, entertainment, memorizing facts, hourly work, transactional relationships, drugs and doctors for mind and body. A man's most urgent necessity is neither happiness or money. It is wisdom. For it is wisdom that he will need to navigate the turbulent waters of his day-to-day existence without succumbing to the ocean of turmoils or to the empty road of prescriptions. Doubt is wisdom. People are dangerous when they are certain that their cause is just and their facts are right. A little foolishness, enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors, that will do. Acquiring wisdom is a moral duty as well as a practical one. The big lesson in life is never be scared of anyone or anything. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. People tend to complicate their own lives, as if living weren't already complicated enough. Blessed is he who expects nothing, for he shall never be disappointed. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Life changes for the better when we realize that we don't have to know everything and we don't have to pretend that we do. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. When it hurts, observe. Life is trying to teach you something,